We're ready for the East Cape Guineas for 2023. Starter says go and they off and racing. Dammy was one of the first to respond. Right up there's Port Louis. Perfection is now going to try and go on the improve, and out deeper is Perfection, and he's now on the improve around runners with Dammy to keep him honest in second. Then came Port Louis against the panels in third. Zatara Magic's got the pink and black. Heathcliff and King Region is going to have to come past them all. So they're going a decent tempo. It's Perfection who's doing a bit of work in the early parts of the race. He's just in front, but Dammy's right there to make sure that he doesn't get it his own way. Port Louis parked up in around them, and Zatara Magic is now on the improve, and Zatara Magic picks his head up and wants to get closer to the speed. Heathcliff is behind that one, and King Region is at the back end of the field, and I would say there's about 5 or 6 lengths in it. So in front is Perfection. He finally got to his favourite position. He goes on by just over 2 lengths. Dammy's in second. Zatara Magic races in third. Then comes Port Louis. Heathcliff is hidden away with the white cap, 4 lengths off them. And King Region is going to have to start up the engines about 6 or 7 lengths off them. But Perfection is in a good rhythm onto the home straight. Here come the challengers. On the outside is Port Louis and King Region. But Perfection is now being asked to run. He gets away by 2 or 3 lengths. Port Louis and King Region's on the outside. Perfection and Port Louis. Perfection's in front, going great guns out here. And here's Perfection for the PE locals. Perfection's going to win very impressively. Perfection smashes them. Port Louis runs second. King Regent has run a very distant third. And that was splendid isolation, a one-horse race. Off and gone. Just look at his action. He's just got this high cruise speed about him. Goes about his business quietly. He doesn't give you too much confidence when he moves down to the start. But once he goes through the gears, I think that paints the picture for you. Perfection. He'll win the East Cape Guineas and win it in style.
Well, welcome back to Fairview this afternoon, and wow, what a race. A small field, oozing quality, and nice to have visiting trainers come here this afternoon, and nice to have the local horse beat them as well. So you're always welcome, but it's nice when we can end up in the winner's box. So Seppo, we got you here, the winner, the winning groom this afternoon. He gets money, he gets prizes, he gets everything. Corin, coming to the picture. Let's have a look quickly and hand it over. We're going to talk to him now, but get into the picture there. So there we go. Nice photo, Corin. Thank you very much.
Hey?
And from EPOL as well.
That's for you.
That's tremendous. That's for you.
So
there we go.
Chat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have a chat. Now, let's bring the microphone back.
He's got a bit of a hard time holding it.
That will help. There we go. Obviously, this is a good horse. Hold it a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's a good horse.
It's a good horse. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's the good horse. Is very nice for me.
All right,
yes.
So well done to you. You look after him every day. You clean him, you wash him, you get him ready.
Yes, I was watching right, and you must thank for Owen and the Kevin Smith.
True, well done to Owen and Kevin Smith.
JP.
And JP. Yes. It's a good ride.
Yeah, and Nadine. Yes.
And Nadine as well gets a mention. Yeah. Well done. Thank you very much. Eh? Well done to you.
Well
there
done,
we go. JP, let's get you here.
Well done.
All right, this is the East Cape Guineas. It's a listed event. Perfection, well named, because there's a little bit of perfection in the way that this horse performed. You know, every time it wins, I stand here, I ooze, and I say, wow. Going places, getting better and better. Beautiful specimen. There's lots about him as well, and was never in doubt. Right up there, made the pace, asked to quicken, and that was it.
Yeah, 100%. I think he's a solid racehorse. Just the way he does it. He gets to the front, drops the bit, long looping reins, and just waits for me to make the call. And as soon as I popped in the question, I just got into this. Before the shade, I let him unwind. Big, classy, action horse. So before the shade, I let him swing a little bit. Let the Cape Town Raiders come and fetch me. And when I gave him the question, he just extended so well. Yeah, obviously, when they moved it to the poly, I know he won on the poly before, but I think the longer shade will do him a little bit better. But I actually think doesn't mind anywhere where he runs. He's so quality. Obviously, I'm very happy the way he did it. Obviously, well done to the whole team. Vicky, well done.
All right, so you're going to get a bottle of champagne there from Marilyn as well. Get a photo in there as well. Well done. And winning jockey JP van der Merwe on a horse that's going to go places.
I hope so, yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's go to Gavin Smith standing by in the wings as well. Dean, I'd like you to come stand here next to your pops on a race like this. I mean, it is a listed event. It's the Guineas, the East Cape Guineas come in there as well. And Dean can just stand in the picture with you and you guys can share the mic around and throw it around. Gavin, this is what it's about. You guys have got a lot of horses. Lots and lots of horses, tables full of horses as well. But when you get a specimen like this and it wins, I know Dean kept saying, once further, once this horse does it oh so easily.
Neil, you know, he's just progressed as we've asked him to step it up. We've been fortunate enough to place him correctly along the way, and he's won well and won with authority, and he's matured as he's gotten stronger. And from now to what he was, he's such a big horse, and he's well-rounded, he's matured, and you can do more work with him. You know, the more I tend to work him, the more he eats, the better he does, and he's just trained on and on. So, you know, old saying, a happy horse does well, and he's very happy. You could see him in the ring today. He was absolutely popping. And, you know, even yesterday, you're walking him in the yard, and he's taking off around the yard with Chugu, and he's out the box, and he's got his ears pricked, and he's just full of enthusiasm. He wants to get on with it, and he wants to race. And I was a bit worried going into the back section when he ended up in front, and, you know, that tailwind that is down the home straight, you're running into it down the back, and I saw it stop a couple early on today. So, yeah, we're just very grateful and fortunate that he's come through. A lovely horse, and he's not going to stop here. And just a big thank you to Vicky for all the support, and well done to him as well. He deserves every winner.
All right, well, don't go away. Hand the microphone to Dean. Dean, you've been shadowing your dad for quite some time now. You're coming up as an assistant in the ranks as well. And this is the type of horse that you don't mind getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for. Am I right?
Yeah, Uncle Neil is a super horse. He's very easy to train. He eats up every morning. I check him every morning. He comes, he says hello, he wants to play. And yeah, he's a big baby, and it's just going to keep getting better and better.
All right, sounds a little bit like you. You're getting better and better. You're learning from your dad. You're not a big baby anymore. Not a big baby, but it's lovely having you guys out there, and it's lovely to get a bit of quality like that. Now we're going to get you guys involved in the photo there with the winning mementos.
Cool.
Dean's holding on to the champagne, I see, and his dad holds on to the trophy. So well done to you guys. We're very proud of you in the Eastern Cape, taking on the Western Cape horses with decent ability, and that's one for us, the local lads.
100%, Neil. Thanks to you, and thanks for the kind words.
All right, there we go. That's Gavin Smith Racing Stables. And I see Henk, our reporter for the newspaper, standing by as well. I hope he's got all that in print, and you can read about how good our horses are here in the Eastern Cape. It's about number 3, perfection.